Hey guys, welcome in. So USC's opponents for the first year in the Big Ten have been announced, and when you take into account that we play LSU and Notre Dame in non-conference games, this looks to be the most difficult schedule SC has had, well, ever. So today I want to go over USC's full list of opponents and locations for those games, and give you my instant thoughts on what looks to be an absolutely brutal schedule. So we'll get into it all next. Alright, so before we get into it today, I do want to give a major shout out to today's video sponsor, SeatGeek. SeatGeek is a ticketing service that compiles tickets from all over the web and puts them into one incredibly easy to find place. They also rate every ticket on a scale of 1 to 10 so you can see if you're getting a good deal or not. No catch, just ticket buying made easy. And to make things even better, SeatGeek is hooking my subscribers up with $20 off your first order when you use the promo code GGreens at checkout. That's 3 G's and 3 S's. So again, thank you SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. Alright, so let's break down the schedule. Let's start with the non-con. You start the year in Vegas against LSU. That's going to be an absolute fist fight. Two elite schools with great coaches going head to head. I mean, it doesn't get bigger than this, guys. Big Ten versus SEC, as weird as it is to say. But we have to represent for our new conference in that game. We also have San Jose State, which is a much needed gimme game on a schedule that will be almost completely devoid of them. And we of course have Notre Dame at home as well. I happen to think Marcus Freeman is a very good coach, so they should be even better with another year in South Bend for him. But that's two of the top 10 programs in all of college football in your non-con. I love it, but it's pretty brutal to say the least. Alright, and as weird as this is to say, when we get into conference play, which let's go through home opponents first, we have Illinois, Iowa, Michigan, and Wisconsin. God, that's so weird. So Illinois and Iowa, two very tough defenses, but our offense is going to be a full day for the elite of the elite defenses in the country, so those will be very interesting battles. Wisconsin and Luke Fickell are actually transitioning to an air raid style offense, so I'm sure they'll be thrilled to play in the LA Sun. But the big one there is Michigan. The Collie will be sold out and rocking like we haven't heard it in a very long time. The whole country's perception of the Collie and SC fans in general will change on that day, that's for sure. That place is going to be a madhouse. And that game's just going to be huge in general. College football playoff implications, Big Ten championship implications. That game's really going to have it all. Alright, now let's look at the road games. So you have Maryland, Northwestern, Penn State, Purdue, and UCLA. So UCLA, been there, done that. Gotta beat those guys. At Purdue is very Corvallis, Oregon Statey, so that's going to be a snake pit. Maryland has given Ohio State trouble in the past when they play there, so that's one to watch out for as well. Not having been to any of these stadiums, I'm kind of just going off of what I've seen on TV. But with Northwestern, that's not going to be hostile at all. I'm not worried about that one. But Penn State is the big one here. That's a likely candidate for a whiteout game, which is on my bucket list of things I want to see in person. So if that is indeed a whiteout, I'll definitely be trying to make my way there. But this is just going to be an incredible environment. I mean, that place is going to be just a complete madhouse. I don't know if we've ever seen USC play in that hostile an environment, especially after the Rose Bowl in 2017. Those Penn State fans are going to be out for blood. But overall, this is just so weird. And obviously, I won't be doing any record predictions or anything like that, as this is a full year away. We have no idea what the rosters are going to look like. But very cool to see these teams playing each other. I mean, USC Michigan is so cool. You have UCLA playing Iowa, Michigan, Ohio State, Nebraska, Minnesota. Very cool games there. It's going to be very weird at first. Right now, just saying it out loud is very strange. But in time, this will of course all feel normal. But I can't wait to see how year one in the Big Ten plays out for USC. Alright, so I have to hear from you guys on this. Let me know what games you're most excited for. Let me know what games you're not looking forward to. Maryland. And actually, as I'm recording this, USC's 2025 opponents have just been released as well. So at home in 2025, we have Indiana, Michigan State, Nebraska, Penn State, and UCLA. And on the road, we have Minnesota, Ohio State, Rutgers, and Wisconsin. So again, it's just some massive games on there, obviously going to the Horseshoe. After what happened there in 2009 with Matt Barkley leading that last-minute drive, they're going to be incensed during that game. Seeing Rutgers on the schedule is always going to be a drag, but home Michigan State, home Nebraska, home Penn State, those are huge, awesome games I can't wait to see. So yeah, very strange, but very cool. I'm extremely excited about this, and I know a lot of you are as well. But like I was saying, let me know what games you're most excited for, and make sure to let me know what trips you're going to be making. Let me know if you're going to be at that whiteout game. I'm really curious to hear where you guys stand with all that. But guys, having said all that, that will do it for me today. If you did enjoy the video, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to help support the channel in an even bigger way, you can do so over at my Patreon for only $1 a month. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. You're all awesome, and as always, take care and fight on.